This is the new version of the Margo Tan. I don't know if it is a specific front-face design for China market, but it looks like a 2025 version of the Margo Tan. That's exactly the same design language of the new generation Volkswagen vehicles. Right here is of SAIC Volkswagen. Volkswagen has been working with two companies in China, FAW and SAIC. So the one we just visited is the FAW, and this one's a SAIC. Basically, they're the same type of vehicle. So the same chassis, same vehicle, same product, but working with two different companies for different model names. For instance, the ID4 in the SAIC stand is called ID4X, but an FAW brand is going to be called ID4 Cross. I remembered. Same idea with the ID3 and all the other ID series type of electric vehicles. This is the new Passat of the SAIC Volkswagen, and I believe that's identical model of the Margo Tan and the FAW Volkswagen stand. Volkswagen has a unique stand. It's called Volkswagen Imported. So Volkswagen Import. So all these cars are imported. Look at the central one. This electric vehicle is a China special model as well. It's only available for China market and is a fully electric vehicle. A pure electric. This one was launched a few months ago and is a coupe version, a mid-size SUV. Material-wise, it's looking pretty good. Still contains the ID designing language, but this part a bit different. The ventilation.
厂家在大众安徽，然后这款车出口以后就是西雅特酷配。
去 Cupra。我明白了。
其实就是换了一个中网，换了一个三角形的徽标，这两款车是一模一样。
其实它就是一样的车。
一样的东西，换了一个这个大嘴，换了一个把金标换成。
那它和这 ID5 是什么关系？
同平台，你看到没有？这三个。
也就是在欧洲的话，它是这两个实际上是一样的，只是不同品牌。
你看，它在欧洲销售。 西雅特跟 ID5 都是在欧洲销售，只有宇众是在中国销售市场嘛。
这我可以把它理解成是 ID5 的中国版。
对。
Over here we have the NIO stand. A lot of people. These people they're waiting to check in to get this kind of cup, the bamboo cup. This one? Yeah, I believe so. 是这个吗？ They also have a NIO House inside of the stand. So they just gave me this handband, proving that I'm a NIO user and I can get into this little NIO House to get some food, maybe some drinks. Indeed, we have a little NIO House over here, even at the car stand. 车主可以讨口水喝吗？
可以啊，你要喝什么？
有什么？
有
哦，这个是哦，OK，那我拿一个这个吧，我也可以拿瓶水吗？
可以啊。
啊，行，谢谢。
不然你要不要给您送过去？
啊，不用，我就在这站着吧。So this one is a unique drink of the new little NIO House and the car stand and the car exhibition. And I believe this one is called what they call it? It's lychee and preserved plum type of mixed drink, a bit soury. Very well, very refreshing. They provide some snacks. These are plums and the walnut, some chips, some cookie. The good thing about this NIO House is that little NIO House is that when you walk around the exhibition for such a long time, you still have an exclusive space to rest. That's very essential. And right here we have the brochure of NIO. So we're talking about the NIO Power, NIO service. Over here we have the bus plan, the different types of package. This could be a bit confusing for the newcomers, so they need more time to learn. I even find out that someone left the draft of the quote. So yeah, I'm talking some options, 2 years plus 1 year loans, credits, NIO points, the final price. I do believe that's for some kind of, after bus type of price. I don't know. I don't know the model. I believe these two gentlemen talking about purchasing right now. So we see NIO sales is doing his job. Each sales has been working with a client regarding the quotes. This is the NIO phone, and each color of the phone is the same color with the vehicle colors. Eh, 这个怎么打开？
怎么打
哦，
我们是没有吃的广告，也不会出现那种你看一个 APP，它给你跳到这那的那种广告，我们这种也会做拦截的。这主要是我们的手机跟我们的车也会有很多那个
互联
啊，对对。这里有一个车控键，
这个键是做什么用的？
这是车控键一键，你可以比如说你。
我懂了。
对，你也可以设置其他的，比如说像一些付款码啊什么，你也可以直接从这里跳，都可以的。
所以这是一个相当于一个快捷键。
对对对，它也是一个车钥匙，你靠近车它就解锁了，你走了之后它也会自动解锁。
明白了。That's a huge ES8, I think. And this is my NIO ET5 with a different color, with a yellow color. The very good thing about these colors is that they're not very overly saturated. The aesthetic speaking, NIO has been making this color very conservative and balanced. All the colors, for instance, this purple is not that saturated. They're also demonstrating different charges from NIO. This one is the liquid cooled power chargers, up to 640 kilowatt charging. And this one is accompanied with the 4th generation power swap station, I think. This is a demo mode of the kilowatt hour, the power, and the current. The NT 2.0 platform NIO electric vehicle only has the DC port. That's why even these low power type of charger, they provide only the DC charger instead of the AC. So we can find that there are 7 kilowatt hour and 20. But I do believe they have something like 11 kilowatt as well. So the ports are all DC charging port. Yeah. Do you believe that one has the DC charging port as well? This one has the DC charging port. See, there's only one DC charger over here. No AC charger. But why you charge? You just swap the battery. It's really unfortunate that this year they don't provide this kind of battery swap power station demo on the NIO stand, so people that can have intuitive idea of how the battery swap works in the power station. Possibly because of the space limitation, I don't know. I'm always amazed by how the streamer walking. It's very interesting. They're walking this way. Did you see the hand to track people? And stay as close to the cell phone as possible. Now they're demonstrating different prices. Over here is a stand of Li Auto. I do believe they bring out almost all the models. L9, L8, L7, L6, which is the best seller at the moment. I believe occupies 50% of the sales volume, over 20,000 units per month. The smallest type of EREV SUV provided by Li Auto. Exterior-wise, if you look into the portfolio of Li Auto, you're going to find out the exterior-wise and interior-wise, they are very identical. Just slight difference. This is the Mega. This is the first pure electric vehicle provided by Li Auto, and is an MPV, a full-size MPV. I personally really like the design. That could represent the whole orientation of the future electric vehicle type of design. But the price tag of this MPV is just too high. Starting from something like 550,000 RMB. Comparing with the other rivals we have in the market, it's a bit overpriced. That's one of the main reasons why it didn't sell well. Right here in this position, we have the Xpeng brand, Xpeng stand. Over here, we have the new P7, the P7i, and the G6 over there. And this is the new MPV X9. And more people will be interested in that new Mona series, that mid-size sedan that just launched a while ago. I really like the Mona, the new Mona, the rims. It's really beautiful, but a little bit like Polestar type of inspiration, I would say. And the starting price of this vehicle is about 130,000 RMB. There's just too many people. I didn't get a chance to try the space, but looking pretty good. And the quality-wise, I see the material-wise, building quality looking good as well. Over here we have the Avatar stand. I believe the main model they're trying to promote right now would be the 07, that one, the new model. Pretty cool. It's a mid-size SUV. Previously they have the 11, model 11, and which is the larger type of SUV, and they have the 12, which is a larger type of sedan, and now starting towards the a little bit smaller size of vehicles. This purple is it's just the one that I mentioned previously. That's just a little bit oversaturated, but the paint is really good looking. The rear design of the 07 is pretty beautiful as well. This is the Avatar 12. This is the Avatar 11, the larger type of SUV. The first product of the brand Avatar. Well, Avatar is a brand, it's a joint brand of these three corporations altogether, Chang'an, Huawei, and CATL. So Chang'an is in charge of the manufacturing, I think. Huawei is in charge of the UI, the software, the ADAS type of software platform, and the CATL is in charge of the battery. So it's a joint venture of the three companies altogether, making this unique brand. The 11 is a pretty decent size of SUV. And this is the JiYue brand that just joined the NIO battery swapping alliance. So they have two vehicles right now demonstrating on the stands. 01 is the SUV. And the 07 is the sedan. Starting from approximately 200,000 RMB. This is the Zeekr stand. So they put the newly launched Zeekr 7X, the SUV, right in the middle of the stand. I can feel the massage is on. Soft touch. This feels like a secure soft touch, but it's not a leather making. But material-wise, looks very premium. Got a speaker. Okay, so there's auto open. Very well. 001, 007, the mid-size sedan. This is the new model Mix. It's called Mix. It's a really very specially designed vehicle, especially the side doors. Oh. 009. This is a special version of the 009. The what do you call it? A brilliance version. So it's a 4-seat version, I think. They have this Maybach type of wheel, which I heard was handcrafted and polished. This is the IM Motors stand. IM is a sub-brand of SAIC, the Shanghai motor. So they have several electric vehicle brands, and IM Motors is one of them. They have the Hi-Fi, but that one was, bankrupted. Right here we have a ICAR brand, which is a sub-brand of Chery, and it's a sub-brand specialized in electric vehicle type of off-roading type of design and language. So they're not trying to make the very hardcore off-roader. They're trying to make things like the off-roading styling type of vehicle for city usage, as you probably can see from the exterior designing of this car. A little Defender type looking, but a lot smaller. Over here we have the brand Voyah. In Chinese it's called Lantu. Voyah brand stand. It's a sub-brand of Dongfeng Corporation and is an electric vehicle specialized brand as well. So they have a pretty decent variety of products that you can choose. The most famous one that they've been promoting quite a long time with this MPV. This one I believe offers hybrid, the EREV version and the pure electric version as well.
Zeekr 23万，是它的22万9.9啊。
I believe this is the SUV called Free. The model is called Free, and with a specific paint, the road trip paint. Right here are some of the other EV players in China: the Neta electric vehicle and the Lepa Motors. I'm not going to go over the details of these vehicles because I don't think they have anything unique. They tend to grab the affordable market with a lot of specs. Over here in this proportion, we have some legacy car makers like Hyundai and Smart and Audi. This is HongQi. And over there we have Lincoln and Volvo over there. This is the new Honda Palisade. Yeah, the V6 combustible engine. The very few V6 engine new vehicle left in the China market, and believe that this model is a completely imported version and sold in a relatively speaking affordable price. And this is the very important thing is that this is the very few V6 motors you can get still in the China market. The new smart model, #5, the let's say the new smart electric vehicle off-roader. What a strange word. Now Smart is making such a large off-roader. Look at this. I kind of like it, to be honest. I like it. A bit odd, but it's okay. You see that they have very unique features, very unique design elements, like this. So these models in China, they have a series name. It's called Jingling, where literally means elf. So yeah, they have the model #1, #3, #5. But in China, we just call it Jingling 1, Jingling 1, Jingling 3. Jingling means elf. So that's the Chinese name of these small series in China. Audi stand. Audi has a specific model in China. It's called A7L. So the Audi in China have been working with the FAW and the SAIC as well. So they have a new model together with the SAIC. It's called A7L, which is the long wheel version of the A7. So the original A7 is imported from Germany, but right now we have a A7 made in China type, but it's a long wheel based version. That's the one. Initially, they're trying to sell it in a relatively speaking higher price, a little bit higher than the A7 imported version, but it went not very good. So recently, we see a lot of price drop of this model. The very controversial part of the A7L is the tail, the rear part of this vehicle. As you probably can find from the footage right here, it's a bit extended. Some people very like it a lot. Some people don't like it. They're thinking that the original A7 Coupe is the most authentic A7 designing. So they don't like the extended rear design of the A7L. Me myself, I don't think it's a good move. I mean, if you are making the A7L, and what's the point of the A8, right? If I have the similar budget, I will go for the A8. I mean, look at this rear part. It's just a little bit too much. And that kind of explains why they're not really doing well. I mean, this model. Overall speaking, Audi is still doing pretty good with the combustible engine vehicles. They're not really doing well in the electric vehicles, but combustible engine vehicle is still pretty solid. But this model in specific, I don't believe is a success one. And they have a different color for this A7L. And they put these two vehicles in the middle of the stand, looking like they're trying to promote this model. But, I'll just go for the A6L if I have the budget. Or if I have more budget, I just go with the A8L. Now we have the Volvo EM90, which is the premium luxurious MPV coming out of Volvo. And this is a sibling model of the Zeekr 009 Brilliance version. So that's the same platform. I mean, aesthetic speaking, you cannot deny the very good designing of Volvo. They're doing a really good job, making everything beautiful. Right here we have the Lincoln stand. So they have a huge variety of different vehicles, including the sedans and the SUVs. The very unique model that I want to present to you is that one. The what you call it, Zephyrus? That specific combustible engine sedan designed and made specifically for the China market. So this is the vehicle. I do believe that they started to sell this 2 years ago, but that one was a full combustible engine. And this one is a hybrid. Newer version is hybrid. So I just talked with the sales manager of the Lincoln, saying that this model, it is China's special model, specifically in China market. And he said that it's just a newer version of the international model MKZ, but it's a kind of like upgrade from the modern MKZ. But the MKZ was really old model in the foreign market. So firstly, it was launched in 2021. It's called the Zephyrus, and that one was a fully combustible engine vehicle. But right now, the newer version of this vehicle, they switched the name to Lincoln Zep, and it's a hybrid version. The HongQi is one of the very few brands still making this very funky and old money type of combustible engine vehicle. And look at this. This is a huge SUV. So HongQi in Chinese literally means red flag. So you see this kind of red flag element alongside the vehicle. And we have the sunflowers over there. Look at the rim. I mean, this HongQi vehicle, it's exaggerated. It's kind of like a pretty vintage type of luxury sedan. You see that rim with this sunflower element in the middle. The Mazda brand, the Mazda stand, I believe they only have one new vehicle coming out, which is the electric vehicle, which is identical to the Deepal SL03. So they've been working with the Chang'an corporations in China, producing the electric vehicle. I believe Mazda is only in charge of the designing part. That's the new model, electric vehicle, Mazda EZ6. It's actually pretty good looking, to be honest. This is the Deepal brand, which is a sub-brand of Chang'an. So it's specialized in electric vehicle. And let me get you the, they have several products right now. Let me get you the one that identical to the, you see that one? This one is the model identical to the Mazda EZ6. They are the hybrid models. They are exactly the same. Only the exterior and interior design will be a little bit different because that design part will be made and oriented by Mazda exclusively. But the production is made by Chang'an. So yeah, you can consider them as a hybrid. Over here, we have a stand of GAC, the Guangzhou Motor, and it might be one of the most common brands you can find for vehicles in China, any type of vehicles. And yeah, over here we have Aion, which is an electric vehicle specialized in electric vehicle brand of GAC. And they have another one, it's called Hypertec. And that one is an electric vehicle type of as well, but that one was a bit, premium type of electric vehicle. So this Aion, they provide different varieties of electric vehicles, from sedans to SUV, and it's rather easy to find them in the China streets and roads. For instance, the intention of this brand is to provide this very affordable type of electric vehicles for the citizens. Usually the price will be between 100 to 150,000 RMB, and they offer different varieties like the like sedans and SUVs. Like this one is the model Aion S. This might be the most common electric vehicle on the China streets, one of the most common ones, as common as the BYD. So this one is going to cost you 100,000 RMB. And you see many of the Uber drivers been using this vehicle as well. The same with that one. It's called Aion Y. So it's a little SUV, I think. So this one is very popular in the electric vehicle market in China as well. The only thing that the brand Aion, they don't really promote that much for the vehicles because I don't know why, but it's just people know this brand. So it's more like for family use orientation type of affordable options. So I do believe they've been selling these vehicles very, very good. in terms of comfort, space, electricity, efficiency, everything. They're providing very affordable prices. This little SUV, Aion Y Plus, they have a very good rear space. This brand is called Hyper. It's a Hypertec as a sub-brand of GAC. This model has this Tesla Model X type of rear doors.
700系统，超级智驾新单元，总合 SSR 国服超跑。
GT type of super hypercar, starting from 1.3 million approximately RMB. I see a lot of carbon fiber type of elements and material. The rear is looking pretty good. Over here we have a stand of the two sub-brands of the Great Wall Motors company, the GMW Corporation. So they have several brands, and it's one of the most important private combustible engine vehicle for a few decades. And right now they have, those are the two brands. So this Way, which is, it's a surname of the founder of the GMW, and for premium type of vehicles, and that one is a tank for off-roader. Regarding the name, if you name an off-roader type of vehicle tank, that's pretty good, right? And if you name your vehicle with the surname of the founder of the corporation, that's good as well. The only thing that this word way might not be appropriate to promote in the market in Mexico, in some other Latin American countries. If you are the audience from Mexico, you know what I'm talking about. So they might have to switch a name to trying to promote that brand in Mexico. You get the idea. This one is a huge MPV, and this one has 5.3 meters long. This one is a Tank 700, the higher end off-roader they're providing. The Tank 300 might be the best selling. So after the success of the Tank series, they started to develop some others like 400, 500, 700, and 800. So what we're looking at right now is a 700. And over there is a 400. And this is the SUV from Way. This model is a Tank 300. So this could be one of the best selling vehicles of China made for the past few decades. They've been selling crazy. And actually these models specifically bring up a trend of off-roading in the Chinese auto industry. So you see many other vehicles trying to do this square boxy type of off-roading type of vehicle. Everything started with this model, the 300. I believe they've been selling in many other countries as well, including Southeast Asia, including some other countries like Australia. So you see that. That's the electric ladder. So this might be the upgrade version. After the success of the Tank 300, you're going to find out that there are many of other car manufacturers been trying to make these square-ish type of off-roader, like this brand, for instance, like that one, JiYue from Chery Corporations, and over there it's ICAR. This one is the Tank 500. I do believe they've been selling in many other countries. I've been checking the video from the YouTube. I see many YouTubers been reviewing this model. This outdoor stand is a BMW official used car. But this one looks like a new model. This one looks like an iX1. It just launched not long ago. Yeah, it's an iX1. And the starting price is 185 yuan. 185,000. Alright guys, that'll be the end of today's content. Yeah, this is the first time I'm doing this auto show review, and I hope that because of the limited time, I'm not able to get you through everything, and I hope that next time I can get you a thorough review of the auto show. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.